otherwise known as Horda Tech on this channel, because that's what I named this channel after I made multiple channels. And today we are going to be ranking all of the Fortnite seasons. So there will be gameplay in the background. I'm playing Fortnite as I talk about the seasons, but yeah. So since we are nearing the end of season 2 in chapter 2, figured we'd do this. So let's just jump right into it. So in last place, we have the worst season of all time. We have season 10, because season 10 was all over the place. We've got Tilted Town. It was kind of cool how each location changed, but there's just too much. And then there were mechs. Mechs were awful. Mechs were the most game-breaking thing ever. And then, like, the thing that it just changed, like, constantly. Everything changed. There was like that place by soccer stadium, I think, where there were like all of those different consumables, and then there were places like Retail Row, which had domes over them with zombies. There were like domes everywhere, and it was weird because each place you went, it was kind of like a different season's gimmick. And it was too weird because you want chaos, like the zombies, they had chaos. I liked the zombies because it added some chaos to things, but then when you add so much chaos, you have to have a balance between chaos and just fighting and organization. So that's why I didn't really like Season 10. I know a lot of people didn't like Season 10. It is the... I don't know if anybody else thinks that it is the worst. I think it's the worst. The only, like, my only good thing to say about that season is that the live event was awesome, and then the whole black hole thing was pretty cool. So coming in at next place, we have Season 8, and I know a lot of people liked Season 8, but I just didn't. That's when this is what happened. So I played Fortnite since Season 2, okay? And I had played in Season 1, but I really started playing in Season 2. So I'd played Fortnite since Season 2. And then, in Season 8, I stopped playing. And then as soon as Season 8 was over, I started playing again. Because I just did not, think Season 8 was a good season. It was kind of just boring to me. Same thing for the next one on the list. Like, Season 9 is the next one. I did enjoy Season 9 quite a lot. Just, I didn't play as much then, so... Hey, I was going the wrong way. This is where the big Matt Rock is. But so, like, Season 9, it was pretty cool with, like, Neo Tilted and the futuristic stuff. I really wish they would have kept Old Tilted. I know it's a very popular opinion, and everybody says that, but, like, I do really wish that, they kept Old Tilted. And then coming in at next place is Chapter 2, Season 1, because, I was really excited for this season just because, last season was, like, really, really bad. And I was ready for a fresh start with the new map and everything. And it was awesome for the first few weeks. And then everybody realized it wasn't getting updates. And it was just kind of bland. Like, there's nothing there. And then, so, that's why I put that there. I did not exactly enjoy that. It was not the greatest season, in my opinion. A lot of people liked it, a lot of people hated it, and I'm one of those people who did not enjoy it, so, yeah. Next, I have Season 7. I liked Season 7 quite a lot, and it was awesome because it had Polar Peak and all that stuff, but it also held the Infinity Sword, which was probably competing with the mech for the worst item ever introduced in Fortnite. So that's why that's one thing that I did not like about that season. And then we have to talk about the live events. So there were 2 live events. Well, technically there were like 16 live events, but so there were 2 scheduled like live events, and that was the New Year's thing, which is the one that has mini live events because it happened every hour on the dot for like a whole day or something. And then the Ice King event. And this Ice King event was the storyline event, and it had nothing to do with the story. Literally, Ice King was big. He waves his little magic hand, and the map became snowy. The end. That's what happened. It was not good. So the season overall was good, but the live event was good, which is why I have it pretty low down on the list. So then we have season 6 next. Season 6 was pretty cool. I did like that a lot. Just after season 5, which was just after season 5, it was kind of disappointing because it was good. It just wasn't to the level that season 5 was, because but the live event was great, which is why it's made its way here. And the next one will surprise you, because I have the current season, Chapter 2, Season 2, this high up on the list. Yes, I do enjoy this season quite a lot. Like, this is one of the most fun I've ever... Excuse me, sir. I was trying to explain why this season is great. I enjoy this season quite a lot because I think the henchmen are really cool. Like, when it first came out, it was a huge update, and everybody's like, okay, Fortnite's back on track. But the reason it's not higher up on the list is because it came out, huge update, everyone's excited, Fortnite's back, and then it wasn't. Because we don't get updates. Like, there have been barely any updates since then. Like, come on, Fortnite. Don't tease us like that. Hey, wait. I have an AR, so this is hard. Ooh, okay. But, yeah, so they were like, oh yeah, Fortnite's back on track, and then it just, went back to how it was, with no updates, nothing new. They had a couple few items at the beginning, like, the first week was awesome, and then after that, it was kind of like, well, it's still really fun, and really cool, just, can we get something new? Kind of like what you used to do, Epic. So, that's why that's there. And then the next one is Season 1. I didn't play that much in Season 1, but the main reason I have Season 1 this high up on the list, because I really did not have as much fun with it as the other seasons, was because it was just a simpler time for Fortnite. It was like, yeah, everybody sucks at the game. There's no sweaty people. And season like 3 is when it really started to get some good people in the game. So, like, I know that I build quite a lot in Fortnite, and I could be considered sweaty, but I don't do it on purpose sometimes. Like, I'm not good at the game, but I'm still, like, sweaty, if you know what I mean. I'm sure you understand. Like, I can edit, but I don't. Like, I would much rather sit there and shoot somebody than jump around and throw my builds around. Like, I do that. I do build often. Wait, it's early in the morning and I still can't speak, but like, I do build often, but like, I don't build as much as like Ninja or something, like, because I'm not as good as it, obviously. Like, see, I'm messing up my edits because I don't do it often. See, I can edit a door like that. Like, Season 1 was just simpler times. There were no sweats. You didn't have to worry about building. You kind of just did what I do. You sit there and you shoot. But I do like editing too. Now I'm really focused on my editing, but I don't know why. I shouldn't be. A helicopter? Okay, So let's just get on. Okay, so the next season I have is season 2, because season 2 is when they started adding map locations, and that's when I think it really started to kick off. That was the first season that I really played, and I liked it quite a lot. And that's one of my favorite seasons. It's right up there. There's not much to say about it, just because like it was the first season with the battle pass. That's the main thing. And then the next season I have season 4, because season 4 was like the first season with some storyline, and was, well, actually season 3 was the first season with storyline, but season 4 was the first season with some serious storyline. Like season 3 was like, yeah, meteors are falling from the sky. Season 4 was like, oh, and in one of those meteors there's a visitor. He's like an alien, and he's trying to get back to his home, and he's building a rocket, and he staged it as a movie set and all this stuff. So that's why I think that season 4 is better than season 2 and 1. Like, a lot of people disagree with that, but I just do, and you're going to be really mad at me when you hear what's at number 1. So at the second place is season 3. This was a great season. This would have been my favorite season if it wasn't for the next, well, that's kind of obvious, but like, if the next season never existed, this would be like the best thing I've ever heard of, or something like. So, I think that season really started because that's when we got the meteor and all of this stuff, and it was just really, really crazy stuff that was happening around the map, and everybody was like, oh, Fortnite now has a storyline and stuff. It wasn't like as big as a storyline as season 4 was, but it was still a very big storyline. It was like a revolutionary thing that a online game like this could have, like a big overarching storyline in it. So that's why I think that was awesome. And at number 1, I have season 5. I know a lot of people hate this season, and a lot of people like it. Now, so I like it a ton. Obviously, if I put it above every other season on this list, it was just the best time for Fortnite. That's when they started doing update nights and all that stuff, and I love the battle pass with it. As you can see, I'm wearing Drift skin. I do have tier 100. I went all the way to tier 100 in that season. That was the first season I actually did that with. And also, I also have the full thing for Drift. I have the full gear for Drift. I just like this style much better. But that was like, I think that was the first season with, actually no, season 4 was the first season with my second account, because I got hacked or something happened. I probably, you know what, now that I think about it, I probably just forgot my password. So yeah, but that was like the first, season 4 was the first season with my new account, but I didn't really buy the battle pass until, oh crap, I didn't really buy the battle pass until season 5, and season 5 was like my first or second battle pass, I can't remember. But it was just a great season. That introduced all the rifts and stuff, and that was really a great time for Fortnite, and I think that is the best season. And so that is going to conclude my rankings of the Fortnite seasons. If you did enjoy this video, then please consider subscribing, because I will be doing more Fortnite videos very soon. And if you disagree with me, then put your list in the comments. I highly recommend you to put your list in the comments. And also, I would like to see maybe 5 likes on this video. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.